So now we're at the booth of the Inventor Lady, and at this booth there's a lot of cool innovation and new products made by like small business owners that are inventors. And I want to share with you guys like the best thing at this whole convention first, and it's this guy. This is by the Solar Greens company, and this is the My Terrace Farmer. And for those of you guys that have been watching me for a while, back in 2012 actually, and I'll put a link down below, I actually ran into this company in San Francisco, California at like the Green Festival or something, where they were showing this, and I covered it in that episode. So I'll put a link down below so you guys can see the difference between then and now. Now they've been in development continually over the years to make this better, and for those of you guys that don't know what this is, literally it's a self-contained greenhouse, you know, that you can grow anywhere in the world for that matter. I don't know if they've used it in Antarctica yet, but if it gets anywhere between like minus 20 degrees, they've been testing this in minus 20 degrees in Colorado up at altitude, you know, where people normally can't grow in the wintertime. So just put it out where it's going to get some sunlight, and they have solar panels here, so it generates its own power in an emergency. You can even plug into it and charge your cell phone up from the battery inside. The battery runs all the little energy efficient LED lighting in there. It runs the computer controls inside here. It has a Wi-Fi app that you could basically control this from your phone no matter where in the world you are, as long as you have Wi-Fi and your place has Wi-Fi, so this can interface to it. You could turn on the watering, turn off the watering. It alerts you when there's a situation. Super cool. The other thing it does, there's a little rain gutter right here, and this basically collects the water. It goes down this tube, and then it goes into this big box right here, and this box holds all the water, all the rainwater that waters your plants. So, you know, in my opinion, rainwater is the best water to water your plants, not water out of a hose spigot that's been chlorinated or even fluorinated or, you know, chloramine. And then in addition, this can be used for emergency purposes, this water in here, because it is just rainwater. You're just going to add something like a Frontier Pro portable water filter, and now you'll be able to drink your storage of water. So I mean, now you'll have your own water and be growing your own food, you know, whether you're in the middle of the desert or in Antarctica, as long as it's raining and maybe in the super bad snow, the snow's not gonna melt on the top, I don't know. But yeah, you could just grow your plants inside here, and this is really cool because they have a liner in here, so it's not gonna drip down below. And the water is all recycled and reused, and they have a trellis system in here. And I know while you guys are looking at this, you might be thinking, John, man, what's that bubble wrap stuff, man? That's just some cheap bubble wrap, right? And this is just not any kind of cheap bubble wrap. This is actually called the Solar Wrap, and this has been used in Germany for a number of years. And this is actually probably one of the best materials to make a greenhouse out of, and I'm really sad that actually it's not used more in the United States, because it's actually quite tough, quite durable. You know, it lets some UV and lets some light through. But I mean, this stuff is super strong. It's not like that bubble wrap that you get in the shipping stuff, even though it might look like it. Now, I mean, one of the things that I dislike about this unit is the price. I mean, this thing will set you back a pretty penny. It's like $5,500 for the deluxe unit, as you guys are seeing. They're gonna have a Kickstarter real soon. Hopefully get the price down to around $3,000. If I have a link, I'll actually put it down below the video so you guys could check out their Kickstarter campaign. And the other thing I want to let you guys know is that, like, they've been in research and development for many years on this product and constantly improving it. I mean, they have a worm composting on board. Let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick. Down here, you have worms in this little worm composting setup, and basically you're gonna make your own fertilizer. So the unit is all self-generating, and plus you guys might be thinking, John, man, that looks really cheap. Like it just is steel or aluminum extruded framing and that plastic wrap stuff, or the solar wrap. But this thing's really strong, and to prove it, I'm actually going to get on top of it. And I don't recommend you getting on top of any other greenhouse, especially like some of the greenhouses that I've built and made at home, like the Harbor Freight greenhouses. Don't do this on any other greenhouse because it's going to collapse. But this thing is built to withstand wind, rain, sleet, hail, snow, and everything. And actually, one of the improvements I want to show you before I get up on the top is this. Over on the side here, if we look, like this is actually designed so that if there's like big and heavy winds, this will actually just blow out, so your whole greenhouse won't blow away, but just the panel will blow out. And they're using the same technology that they use on window screens, you know, at your house, you know, just with the roller and the stuff to roll it in there to keep it in there. So I mean, they've really thought out like every possible like component and element of this to design it the best way possible so that you could just literally grow food at home. So yeah, let's go ahead and get up here and show you guys how strong this is. All right, look at that. This is a super strong greenhouse that you want to check out. And if you want to learn more about this greenhouse, check them out at solargreens.net.